If you're someone who often experiences guilt unnecessarily, then this practice is designed just for you, dear heart. Guilt can sometimes feel like a heavy, unwanted companion that sneaks in, even when there's no reason for it to be there. But today, you're taking a step towards releasing that unnecessary guilt and allowing yourself to experience peace and relaxation. This time is for you and your well-being. So take a moment to get nice and cozy, in whatever way feels best for you. Maybe that means lying down on a comfortable surface, sitting in a favorite chair, or wrapping yourself in a soft blanket. If you need to pause for a moment to really prioritize your personal comfort, go ahead and do that. This is your time, and it's perfectly fine to take the space you need to feel at ease. Once you feel ready, gently close those magical eyes of yours. Imagine that with each blink, you are letting go of the outside world, tuning more deeply into your inner self. Start by tuning into your heart, that powerful, loving center within you. Notice how it feels right now. There's no right or wrong way for it to feel, just notice. And as you do, begin to bring your awareness to the flow of your breath. Feel the gentle rise and fall of your chest, the coolness of the air as it enters through your nose, and the warmth as it leaves. Let your breath be natural, not forcing or controlling it, just observing. Allow your belly to be soft and loose. Imagine there is nothing you need to hold on to right now, nothing you need to brace yourself against. With each inhale, let the air fill your belly, expanding it like a soft, round balloon. Feel how your belly gently rises, filling up completely. And with each exhale, allow your belly to deflate, releasing any tension, letting go of any tightness or stress. Imagine that each exhale is a sigh of relief, releasing all that no longer serves you. Pay attention to how rich and rewarding each sip of air can be, noticing how each breath is like a gift, nourishing you, supporting you, and bringing you into a state of calm. As you continue breathing in this satisfying way, notice any areas of tension in your face and head. Without judgment, just observe where you might be holding tightness. Maybe it's in your forehead, around your eyes, your jaw, or even your scalp. Invite these muscles to relax, to soften and melt. If you feel the need to rub or massage any areas that are holding tension, feel free to do so. As you gently rub these areas, imagine sending them a message. It's okay, you're safe to relax. Picture this message being sent from your mind directly to your muscles, letting them know that they can release their hold, that they don't need to stay tense. You are safe at this moment. You are safe to let go. Now, take this sense of relaxation and extend it to your shoulders and hands. Notice how much tension we often carry in these areas without even realizing it. Imagine that your shoulders are becoming heavier, as if they are melting down into the ground or chair beneath you. Feel them dropping, sinking, letting go of any burdens they've been carrying. And as they release, notice how much lighter and freer they feel. Let your arms hang loose, your hands resting easily. Feel any tightness in your fingers just melt away. Allow your body to become as soft and slack as it wants to be. As you do this, let gravity do what it's here to do. Trust it to hold you, to support you. There's no need to fight gravity at this moment. Instead, let it help you. Imagine that your body is sinking deeper into relaxation with each breath, each moment, as if you are floating on a soft cloud or being gently cradled by the earth. Let yourself become aware of a sensation of heaviness in your body. It may feel like your whole body is becoming denser, as if it's being pulled gently downward. At the same time, this heaviness might start to feel like lightness, a feeling of floating, of being weightless. This is a funny sensation that often happens when we meditate and relax deeply. It's as if we are all body and nobody at once. You might feel your body dissolving into the air around you, blending in with the space, or you may simply feel a deep connection to the ground beneath you. Whatever you feel, know that it's perfectly okay. You may feel these physical sensations now, but either way, I encourage you to truly tune in to any feelings of relaxation within you, wherever they are, and appreciate them. If there's a sense of calm in your chest, notice it. If there's a softness in your limbs, acknowledge it. Even if you only feel a tiny bit of relaxation, appreciate that. Thank yourself for creating this space, for giving yourself this gift. Begin to think kindly of your entire body, even those parts that haven't relaxed yet. If there are areas that still feel tight or uncomfortable, let them off the hook. Let them know it's okay to take their time. They don't have to relax right now. There's nothing wrong with them. They are doing the best they can, and that's more than enough. Life is a journey, and there's always another step, another layer to peel away, another level of understanding to reach. This includes our journey into relaxation. Remember how we were when we were babies, so naturally relaxed, so at ease in our bodies. Over time, we may have been taught out of this natural state, taught to hold tension, to be on guard. But the good news is, we can teach ourselves again how to relax fully. It's a skill we can relearn, one moment at a time. Feel a sweetness in this realization. Feel a sweetness in loving yourself enough to want to learn how to relax again. Feel a sweetness in adoring your physical form, in appreciating all that your body does for you, every single day. Feel gratitude for how your body has carried you through life so far. Your body has been your constant companion, your loyal friend. It has been with you through every experience, every emotion, every challenge. It has held you up when you were tired, carried you forward when you felt weak, and celebrated with you in moments of joy. Your body has done so much for you, often without you even noticing. Take a moment to thank it now. Send a wave of gratitude from your heart to every cell in your body. Imagine that this gratitude is a warm, golden light, spreading from your heart out through your entire being. Feel this light moving through you, soothing you, comforting you, filling you with a sense of peace. As you settle into this feeling of relaxation and gratitude, begin to become aware of the true nature of unnecessary guilt. Notice how guilt often arises as a response to feeling like we've done something wrong or failed in some way. But realize that guilt is often just a reminder that you are capable of choosing how you feel inside. It's a signal, a prompt to check in with yourself. Guilt doesn't mean you've done something wrong. It simply means you care. It might not have felt like that before. Guilt may have felt like something that just appeared without your consent, like a force beyond your control. But now, as you become the one who gives yourself feelings of calm and feelings of peace, you begin to recognize the power you have over your own emotional state. Even if this power feels small right now, let that be enough. Recognize that even the smallest shift is a step in the right direction. Tune into a commitment in your heart to honor yourself better, to be kinder to yourself. Feel how silly some of these guilt feelings have been. Recognize that they are truly not necessary at all. So much of the guilt we carry is needless, based on old stories, old beliefs, things that aren't even true anymore. Acknowledge how much needless guilt has been carried. Understand that it's free to leave now. You are free to choose again. You have the power to let go of guilt, to release it from your heart, from your mind, from your body. In fact, imagine meeting the part of yourself that symbolizes guilt. Picture it in your mind. It might appear as a creature of some kind, a version of yourself, or perhaps even like a stuffed animal. Trust whatever your mind shows you. There's no right or wrong here. As you visualize this representation of guilt, offer it a hug. Imagine embracing it warmly, with kindness and compassion. Thank it for all it has done. Understand that it has only ever been there to remind you of who you truly are. You are the one who chooses your experience, once you learn how to be. Guilt has been doing its job by helping you wake up to this fact. It might not have felt that way for a long time, but once you realize this, it feels as though no time has passed at all. Become aware of an inner knowing that the next time you're faced with unnecessary guilt, you can remember this moment and remember who you really are. You are the chooser of your physical experience, the one who shapes your inner landscape, the one who determines how you perceive the world around you. You have the power to give guilt your attention if you wish, but you also have the power to laugh it off, now that you're ready to choose again. Now that you're ready to recognize your own power in this equation. This realization is a gift, a key that unlocks a door to freedom. If any part of you is doubting this, let that part know it's okay. Doubt is just like guilt, it's an optional choice. It's something that you don't have to engage with if you don't want to. Right now, you have the power to make a new decision, to choose again. You don't even need to know exactly what you're choosing. Trust that your inner being, that wise and knowing part of you, understands what needs to be chosen, what direction to move in. You can simply look at guilt or doubt and say, I see you, and I understand you've been trying to help me in your own way, but I'm choosing a different path now. I'm choosing peace. I'm choosing self-compassion. I'm choosing love. As you continue to relax, allow this feeling of calm to spread throughout your entire being. Feel it growing stronger with each breath you take, expanding from your heart center outwards, filling every cell in your body with a sense of tranquility. Notice how this feeling of calmness begins to soften any remaining areas of tension, releasing any last traces of tightness or stress. Feel yourself sinking deeper into this state of relaxation, as if you are floating on a warm, gentle ocean. The waves are lapping softly around you, carrying you to a place of perfect peace. There is nothing you need to do right now. Nothing you need to fix or change. Just allow yourself to be here, in this moment, feeling calm, feeling safe. As you settle into this feeling of relaxation, begin to become aware of the true nature of unnecessary guilt. Guilt often arises when we feel like we've done something wrong or failed in some way. It's a natural human response, a signal that we care about our actions and their impact on others. But unnecessary guilt is different. It's that nagging feeling that shows up even when there's no real reason for it, when there's no harm done, no mistake made. It can be like a shadow that follows us around, whispering in our ear, telling us we're not good enough, that we should have done more, been more. Now, in this state of relaxation, I invite you to realize that unnecessary guilt is just a reminder that you are capable of choosing how you feel inside. It's not an enemy or a foe. It's simply a signal, a prompt, reminding you that you have the power to choose. For so long, it might not have felt this way. Guilt may have felt like something that just appeared without your consent, like a force beyond your control. It may have seemed as though guilt was something that just happened to you, without any input from your side. But now, as you relax deeper into this moment, as you become the one who gives yourself feelings of calm and feelings of peace, you begin to recognize the power you have over your own emotional state. Imagine for a moment that your mind is like a garden. In this garden, there are many different types of plants. Some of these plants represent peace, love, joy, and compassion. Others might represent doubt, fear, guilt, and anxiety. These are all natural parts of the human experience. But you are the gardener of this mind garden. You have the power to choose which plants you water, which ones you tend to, and which ones you gently pull up by the roots. Unnecessary guilt is like a weed that might have taken root without you noticing. It doesn't mean you've done anything wrong, it's just a plant that's grown over time. But now, you can choose to stop watering it. You can choose to focus your attention on the plants that bring you joy and peace instead. Even if it's only a small shift for now, let that small shift be enough. You don't have to make huge changes all at once. Sometimes, the most profound transformations come from the smallest, most gentle adjustments. So tune into a commitment in your heart to honor yourself better. Feel this commitment as a warm, glowing light in your chest. Imagine it expanding, filling you with a sense of self-respect and self-love. This commitment is like a promise to yourself that you will be kinder, more compassionate, more understanding. It's a promise that you will listen to your own needs and honor them. As you hold this commitment in your heart, begin to reflect on some of the guilt feelings you've carried. Maybe there were times when you felt guilty for not being able to meet someone's expectations, or for taking time for yourself, or for making a mistake. Whatever those moments were, recognize them now. See them for what they are: old stories, old beliefs, old patterns. Feel how silly some of these guilt feelings have been. Recognize that they are truly not necessary at all. You are human, and being human means making mistakes, having needs, and sometimes falling short. That's okay. It's part of life. It's part of growth. Acknowledge how much needless guilt you have been carrying. Picture it in your mind as a heavy bag you've been holding onto. Feel its weight. Notice how tiring it is to carry this bag around all the time. Understand that this guilt is free to leave now. You have the power to put this bag down. You are free to choose again. You are free to decide that you no longer want to carry this unnecessary burden. Imagine setting the bag down on the ground. Feel its weight leave your shoulders. Notice how much lighter you feel without it. Feel the freedom that comes from letting go. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, imagine releasing all the guilt you've been holding onto. Picture it leaving your body, evaporating into the air like mist. See it dissolve, disappearing into nothingness. Feel the space that's created as you let it go. Feel the lightness in your heart, the openness in your mind. This space is now free for you to fill with whatever you choose. You might choose to fill it with love, with joy, with peace, or with gratitude. You might choose to fill it with a sense of worthiness, knowing that you are enough just as you are. Whatever you choose, know that it's your choice to make. Now, bring your attention back to your breath. Notice how each inhale brings in fresh, new energy. Feel this energy moving through your body, revitalizing you, nourishing you. And as you exhale, feel any remaining tension or guilt being released. Each breath is a reminder of your power to choose. Each breath is a new beginning, a fresh start. As you continue to breathe, feel a sense of calm wash over you. Feel it like a warm, comforting blanket, wrapping around you, holding you in a gentle embrace. This calmness is your natural state. It's always been there, beneath the surface, waiting for you to access it. Guilt and doubt might try to cover it up, but they can never take it away. Your calmness is always within you, like a quiet, still pond, undisturbed by the ripples on the surface. Feel this calmness in your body. Notice how your muscles feel relaxed, your mind feels clear, your heart feels open. This is your true nature. This is who you really are. A being of peace, a being of love. You are not defined by guilt or doubt. You are defined by the choices you make, and right now, you are choosing to embrace your own power, to honor yourself, to let go of what no longer serves you. Imagine carrying this sense of calmness with you throughout your day. Picture yourself moving through your life with this inner peace, this sense of self-assurance. See yourself interacting with others from this place of calm, responding to challenges with grace, handling stress with ease. Know that this feeling is always available to you, whenever you need it. You can return to this place of calm at any time, simply by taking a few deep breaths, by remembering this moment, by choosing again. Let this be a new beginning for you. A beginning where you commit to honoring yourself, to being kinder to yourself, to letting go of unnecessary guilt. Trust that as you practice this, it will become easier. The more you choose peace, the more natural it will feel. The more you honor yourself, the more your heart will open. The more you let go of guilt, the lighter you will become. Thank yourself for taking this time to care for your own well-being. Thank your body for supporting you, your mind for learning, your heart for feeling. Feel a sense of gratitude for this moment, for this opportunity to grow and heal. Let this gratitude fill you up, radiating outwards, touching everything around you. When you feel ready, slowly bring your awareness back to your surroundings. Wiggle your fingers and toes, stretch your arms and legs. Take a few deep, grounding breaths, feeling the earth beneath you, supporting you. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes, bringing this sense of calm and peace with you into the rest of your day. Know that you are loved, you are enough, and you are free to choose your own experience. You are free to be at peace. In fact, imagine meeting the part of yourself that symbolizes guilt. It might appear as a creature of some kind, a version of yourself, or perhaps even like a stuffed animal. Trust whatever your mind shows you. As you visualize this representation of guilt, offer it a hug. Thank it for all it has done. Understand that it has only ever been there to remind you of who you truly are. You are the one who chooses your experience, once you learn how to be. Guilt has been doing its job by helping you wake up to this fact. It might not have felt that way for a long time, but once you realize this, it feels as though no time has passed at all. Become aware of an inner knowing that the next time you're faced with unnecessary guilt, you can remember this moment and remember who you really are. You are the chooser of your physical experience, the one who shapes your inner landscape, the one who determines how you perceive the world around you. You have the power to give guilt your attention if you wish, but you also have the power to laugh it off, now that you're ready to choose again. Now that you're ready to recognize your own power in this equation. If any part of you is doubting this, let that part know it's okay. Doubt is just like guilt, it's an optional choice. Right now, you make the decision to choose again. You don't even need to know exactly what you're choosing. Your inner being understands. You can simply look at guilt or doubt and say, "Oops, I didn't mean to choose you anymore. I'm choosing trust and faith now. I'm choosing love." Over time, the more you consciously make this decision, the smaller and smaller guilt and doubt will become. They will shrink until they're microscopic, barely noticeable little things that you hardly remember. Say thank you to them now, because they won't be as prevalent on your journey much longer. Thank them for all they've done. Thank yourself for all you've done. Stay in this relaxed feeling for as long as you wish. Perhaps give yourself a hug if that feels right to you. And when you're ready to come out of this state, do so as slowly as you possibly can. Move like a sloth, gently rolling your shoulders, moving each individual finger and toe one at a time. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes to the incredible world around you. Well done today. Thank you so much for being here, for taking this time for yourself, and for choosing to embrace this practice.